Good morning. So here, add fruit. Where's the fruit? I don't know. Don't have much fruit. Don't have any fruit. Except a moldy apple, so I tossed the apple in the compost pile, and I improvised. So I had some rice left. So I cooked up some rice. This is about 2 cups cooked rice. This is obviously the start. We have some cinnamon here. And we have some pure Vermont maple syrup, maple sugar. So simple sugars, complex carbs. Here we go. So I've never tried this before, but let's see what happens. So put a little bit of maple syrup on here. Put a little bit of sugar. Cinnamon. Like so. Mix it up. Put that back in there. And let's see if it... I don't even know if this will taste good. Oh, wow. That's good. Oh, wow. Oh. Yeah. Yeah. This is good. Oh, man. Talk about a satisfying meal. Have a few bowls of this. Get to class. Hopefully I don't get to class late again. So, yeah. If you're out of fruit, no worries. Make an improvisation. Have a standard Chinese, have a standard Vietnamese, have a standard Asian diet, traditional diet, instead of what we got, a standard American diet. It's bullshit. So have a high carb meal every meal. Regardless of regardless of your situation, regardless of your financial situation, you can make it work. Now this is organic basmati rice, which it tastes amazing. It tastes so good by itself. But you might not be able to afford organic rice, which is cool. If you don't, then you can definitely afford conventional rice. Because if you're watching this on a computer or a phone or whatever, you can afford to buy rice. Don't tell me otherwise, because I'll slap you with a banana peel. So I'm going to enjoy this. So we'll see you for the next meal. One piece of bread, 2 pieces of bread. So here it is, what we're looking at for dinner. So we got rice, basmati rice. We have some little bit of sweet potatoes. This is all steamed vegetables. Sweet potatoes, a little bit of broth, just a little bit for flavor, because there's a lot of sodium and not really into sodium. So just for a little bit of flavor, a little bit of broth, steam with water. We got carrots, celery, parsley, basil. What else we got? 3 different kinds of peppers. Oh, and this green thing here, that's called a ramp. You dig them up in the woods, put them in the fridge, steam them. They taste delicious. Kind of like onions. Really, really good. Tasty, 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 tasty vegan meal. So here it is, rice dish number 2. Yellow looking rice because I added some turmeric, however the hell you say it to rice. See how that tastes? Thanks for the suggestion. And yeah. Bowl number 3, having another bowl of rice. Dish number 4. So here it is for the day. All we had was one banana. One really starchy, crappy, not ripe banana that I don't recommend eating. But here we are. Easily done. At least 15 cups of rice, because that's essentially all I had today. Probably more than that, but it's on the low side. Cooked cups. For each one of those bowls is probably about at least 4 cups. Maybe 5 or 6 cups. But anyway, pause this video if you want to see the numbers. Might be easier. But let's get cracking. So about 4,000 calories, 79 grams of protein, 900 grams of carbs, 8 grams of fat. That's a low-fat diet. So you can see vitamins and minerals are really solid overall. But, I mean, when you have strict fruit days or you have your breakfast and lunch are just fruit, oh man, you kill it in the vitamin and mineral section. You kill it. I mean, here it didn't have many fruits or vegetables other than the rice. But, so eat as much fruit as you can. Eat as much fruit as you can find. Superb nutrition. Otherwise, if all you got is rice, you still do pretty freaking solid. So as you can see, rice is the staple for many countries for a reason. For a freaking reason. So vitamins good, minerals are good. Like I said, overall you want to have variety in your diet. You want to have seasonal variety. You want to have ample amounts of fruit in your diet to sort of make sure you get all the vitamins and minerals you need. Because obviously not everything is going to be exactly the same. And even these numbers, there's no way you could find out exactly. Even if you had the right amount of proportions, you had the right amount of potatoes or rice or whatever you're eating, it's still going to be off because you don't know the soil that it was grown in. You don't know what the pesticides it was treated with. You don't know a lot of things. So the water it was given. So look at the protein, 79 grams of protein, all the essential amino acids you could want on a vegan diet, essentially eating no protein. So, questions and answers, or rather questions and actions. Here we go. Simply vegan, simply question time. So I got a question here from Becky. How do you keep topics new and interesting on YouTube? So she's got a list of YouTube questions. Let's answer them. How to keep topics new and interesting. See what people want. So whatever you're interested in, if it's health, if it's whatever, if it's kickboxing, look at what people are interested in seeing. And also what's not being said. Does that make sense? So, my videos, some of them suck. Some of them are boring. Most of the ones that people like to see, most of the ones that you guys like to see, are things that other people really aren't talking about because it's either taboo or it's whatever, like whether it's sex or calling somebody out or things like that. So definitely go that route. Keep it interesting. I think for me, honesty has been able to sort of cover that. Because I think we're all naturally interesting. We might not all naturally be good at YouTube, because I think it takes some certain skill. I don't know if you can call this a skill or I'm skilled, but anyway. But I think we're all interesting, and if you sort of look at your own innate talents and beliefs, and I think you can be successful at whatever you want to do, whether it's YouTube or whatever. So another question is how to get more views and subscribers. A lot of people pay for them, believe it or not, which I think is bullshit. I know there's a rumor going around that Matt Marnock, I don't know if you know him, Matt Marnock paid for his subscribers. But anyway, how to get more views. I remember sitting in Hawaii, listening to the Koki frogs, and looking at my YouTube and saying, man, I wish I can get at least 200 subscribers. Then I'd be happy. The moment I stopped worrying about that crap, I started worrying about actually giving good content and daily content, or at least weekly content. and stop worrying about that, things became so much better. It's like when they tell you to follow your passion instead of following what will get money, because the money will come eventually. The money will come. Follow your passion. If money is your outcome, if the views are what you want, you're not going to get anything. So maybe that's good advice or not. Just do what people want to see. And people, I think, want to see, in a world of corporate media and corporate bullshit, people want to see honesty. People want to see honesty and authenticness. Because you don't get that. You get like the polished, like fully raw Christina. People call her fully fake because she doesn't tell you anything. It's these great camera angles and the guy filming her that nobody knows, and the maid cutting her vegetables and fruits, and these fancy photographers. I mean, it's all great and it's great for the movement, but for people that, I don't know, I'm a fan of transparency. You could tell by my videos. Over 400 videos. And you could see my flaws, you could see everything. But I think it's about sharing your authentic self and your talents with the community. And it's not about being polished either. At least this is my theory. If you watch my videos, they're not the most articulate. I'm not the most articulate person. I'm a passionate person, but I'm not articulate like Lincoln or any of these public figures. But that doesn't mean you can't get the message. You could listen to this sentence right here, and I might not be putting it in the most eloquent way, but you can understand what I'm saying. You can understand the message that I bring. So then you could click off and do whatever. But at least you're thinking about that and it's going in your mind. Spreading the good thoughts. You don't have to stay with me the whole video. You can. So that's my philosophy behind YouTube. And it's worked so far. I could probably work on being a little bit more polished, but who gives a fuck? Anyway, as long as you're bringing good content, doesn't matter. So next question. How long did it take you to get used to talking into the camera? Some days it's better than others. In the beginning, if you watch, I have one video that I don't know why it's not up. It was my first YouTube video. It's very awkward. But you just do it. I didn't know how to do it. I didn't know how to do it. I still don't know how to do it, but I just do it. And then you could fix it later. You do it, fall on your face, you could pick yourself up, and now you know how you fell on your face. So then you could not do that. You could not fall on your face. So my advice would just be to don't worry about how long it's going to take for you to be comfortable talking to the camera. I just make believe that I'm talking to a friend of mine. It says that's my advice. Well, that's just what I do. I just make believe that I'm talking to a good friend of mine. This is how I am. You ask any of my friends at university. This is how I am. This is how I talk and whatever. So that's my advice for that. Next question: How do I differentiate myself from other YouTubers? Be yourself. Easy. Done. Same as the first question. What if I say something that indirectly offends people? People are going to get offended. You can't make friends on this lifestyle. You can make friends, and then you can make enemies. And then those friends are going to turn into enemies, and those enemies are going to turn into friends. So trying to please people never works. It's never going to work on YouTube, in life, and whatever you do. But to just say what you mean and mean what you say. Does that make sense? So a lot of times people say, yeah, but I don't want to offend somebody. Like my Holy Healthy Trinity videos. At first I was like, oh, well, some Catholic people, some Christian people, they might get offended by the Holy Trinity sort of illusion. But I said, I like the way it sounds. And I know what I mean. I mean what I say. And I have faith in that. I have faith in my own authenticity, my own honesty, to be honest with people. And if I do offend people for the wrong reasons, if I say something a little off color or whatever, yeah, I'll apologize. But I'm not going to apologize for making somebody feel uncomfortable or stuff like that. So does that make sense? So I wouldn't worry about offending people, because you're gonna offend somebody on YouTube, especially if you have something like this, something more on the extreme side. Not talking about like Justin Bieber's new Botox implants on his ass or whatever, or Justin Timberlake's tit implants and his face melting syndrome. Go to a different channel if you want to hear about that stuff. So anyway, that's what I got for the questions. So put your questions down below. Trying to keep this video on the shorter side, but I can tell that's not happening. And so let me know what you guys want to see. And let me know what you want to see. Let me know what you guys like. If not, I don't care. Put in the comments. The discussion that's been happening is fantastic. And I'm sorry I can't respond to all the comments. I want to, and I try to, and then it's a lot. So I'm trying to respond to as many comments as I can through this. So it's more efficient for you. It's more efficient for me. I'm not trying to neglect anybody. And what else did I want to say? Yeah. So anyway, thanks for watching. Like this video if you like this video. If you like the question answer, like this video. If you like this. So, like I said, put your comments, your questions, whatever you want to say down below. And subscribe if you want to see more of these videos. I got a ton of videos coming. Yeah. So, thanks for watching. May your bananas always be ripe. Peace.